during the previous week. I was impressed by everybody who was role-playing, and everybody who did participate in everything like that did help out a lot, killed a lot of the side stuff that we have to do. So for that, I am going to give everybody in here for the week inspiration. A DM inspiration. Yeah.
How does that work?
In future weeks, I am going to give it to the people who I thought roleplay the best during the Discord things. Kind of see, you know. I'm not asking everybody to participate 24/7. Like, one excellent piece of roleplay could be something that gives you the inspiration. The way I'm going to have inspiration work is it's going to be very similar to the Lucky Feat, which anybody who plays D&D is very familiar with. It allows you to get one reroll for the entire session.
Okay.
So you can literally get one reroll. I feel like giving this to everybody this week might be a little broken on your guys' end, but I think that for what we are doing, session 2, that was excellent on how well everybody performed and what everybody was talking about and just the participation. So I just wanted to say thank you for all that. Now,
you big
getting...
buggy.
Yeah! Let's see if we can get music playing here.
Oh, shit.
That was loud on my end.
Epic.
A little epic music, right?
Ah, man. We gotta start the night off.
I forgot my password.
Oh.
Give me a second.
Wow.
What's the password? Alright, so just as a recap of last session, the entire party was at the Northshire Abbey. You guys were instructed by a couple of different people on tasks to do, either the killing of Hogger or the capturing of him. The group ended up, I don't think it was really much of a choice in the matter, but you guys absolutely murdered Hogger, taking his head back to Deputy Wellham. He rewarded you guys with the bracers of defense, which you guys gave to Itchy, making him one hell of a tank.
Big boy.
On top of that, in the process of everything after all those combats, you guys decided to take a trip over to Goldshire. Willem told you guys that he would have a contact that would potentially meet you guys over here. He has not come into contact with you guys yet. During there, a couple of you guys did a couple of vendoring, sold some stuff, as well as interacted with the barmaid, got a full tummy. You know, you guys have long rested, so everybody is full HP now. Everybody does have all their spell slots. Everything is good to go. But at this point in time, you guys have now awoken. You guys are all downstairs at the bar eating. Najubi and Zaratu were the first there. Itchy ended up following up shortly after. And Dane and Mesmer were there just slightly after that. Everybody is getting a full stomach. And that is where we are at.
Sounds good.
Alright. Alright. So, Panda, where would you like to go?
Well, now that everybody is here, I believe there's somebody waiting for us behind the tavern, if I heard right. I'm still a little hazy because I just woke up from a nice dream.
Well, I've been up for a while, and I've seen shadows, so I would like to investigate. I'm quite frustrated.
Oh, yes, I've met the guy in my room.
Yeah, I had a guy too.
Was it the same guy?
What did yours look like?
He was wearing black clothes, had a couple daggers, and an embarrassed look on his face, if I recall.
Okay, interesting.
I don't think I described it very well. The characters in each of your room was completely overtaken, black all over. Essentially, it was like he was a ninja. Best description I can give to make it as simple as possible. Completely covered in black, and they, for each person, they just kind of walked into a shadowy area and disappeared as you guys were walking downstairs. So they're very good on camouflage, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I wasn't a big fan of it myself. We should go. Make haste.
Should we see what they're about?
I agree.
Just saying, doesn't hurt to know the enemy. Possibly.
Mesmer's just sitting in the background, kind of shaking his head.
I agree, Dane.
I
Makes
agree,
good sense.
Mesmer.
All right, so you guys are wanting to head outside?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's check them out.
I wave goodbye to the innkeeper. Nice talking to you this morning.
Farley
keep up
kind
the
of
hard
waves
work.
goodbye. Thank you again. Come again soon, Elswin Elite. Anytime, you guys are welcome here.
I flick him 5 gold.
Much appreciated.
Yeah,
Quickly pockets that because he probably lost way more money on what he supplied to each of you guys, but it's cool. He was very proud to have you guys there. You guys ended up bringing in probably as much business as he ended up giving you guys anyway. So
Yeah, think of the business we're going to bring in for weeks to come.
exactly, huge.
Hashtag
He is very
EE.
happy to have you around.
Edwin Elite.
baby.
So as you guys do walk outside, you do also already notice a sign that stated the Elswin Elite has slept here, bulletined onto next to his door. He wasn't playing around. He did that overnight.
I wonder where they get their banners. That's messed up. I don't have a banner person on call. All right.
And it's about 6 a.m. right now. It's real early in the morning. Sun is just starting to rise. The town is slow to move, but you do have your vendors already out and about. You do have Karina, the blacksmith, has already been out working hard. And you have a couple of people moving about. Some people look like they're getting ready to head over to the pumpkin patch, the field, stuff like that. So
Anybody need to go to the blacksmith before we make haste?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna run over real quick. Karina, hello, hi. I know some people call you Corona, but you're Karina, and I know this. Let me ask, do you have, perchance, a crossbow?
just a regular crossbow?
Particularly a heavy crossbow. A light one wouldn't do me much good, but something that would do...
Yes, yes.
a 1d8
Hold
damage.
on, and you see her turn around, and she's just kind of flinging axes and swords every which way, and before you know it, she comes back, and she's like, "Look, a heavy crossbow, just what you're looking for, right?"
That is perfect. Now, let me ask, what would you want for that crossbow?
I would only ask 40 gold.
40 gold. I think I can do you one better. And I reach into my bag, and I pull out. It's a green gem. It's from Emeraldia. It's easily worth 200 gold, but I'd be happy to trade. Just in, you could spread our name and say, you met the Elsewhere Elite.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, make a persuasion roll on that. But
Persuasion?
Yep, do it with advantage.
Okay.
You got this.
You got this.
That is not the right button. I would love to take that roll, but that is not the right
He's
button.
gonna attack her.
Initiative. Okay, persuasion.
Did I really give you a gem last session that sold for 200?
No, I was surprised you didn't make me roll deception.
I'm sitting here looking at my sheet here. I'm like, I don't recall I saying it was that much. A 15. She's gonna go ahead and accept it because
Huzzah! A day
that is
save.
also my mistake.
I'm loving this.
Oh, dear Karina, how I shall sing songs.
I'm
of
pretty sure it was
you.
a 50 gold gem anyway. So
You've been only
it's fine,
given
it's fine.
30, so I feel good. I
This
will
is
take
true.
that. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it.
all right. And quickly after that, you guys see Dane clunking back, and you guys have regathered.
I turn to Dane and say, "Wow, you hustled that gem. I got 5. I have
And we're
5.
still closer. Panda, your voice, it's carries.
Sorry.
Karina is kind of like
big I am sometimes.
looking at the gym a little bit, but she doesn't
Let's
quite
go.
care.
Let's go.
I whisper in Dan's ear saying, I got 5 of those.
I know, dude. I had 7, but all right. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
I don't think Randy would have gave us away so easily.
one thing Najubi and I were discussing after last session, who did he ended up giving those 2 gems to?
The person that I didn't.
He had the rapier, and he gave the rapier to Dane, but then he was like, and then I give these 2 gems to so-and-so. And we couldn't remember who he said it was to. He thought it was Zaratu, but I thought it was Dane.
No, because I rolled for 5 gems, and I already
Okay.
had 2. Wait.
So, there you go. You had the 2 from... I thought he gave them to you, and he meant to give them to Zaratu, but it's all good. Looks like CJ just punched something.
No, I didn't punch anything. I'm making haste to behind this place. I'm really frustrated with this Shadow Man. I don't enjoy people doing what he's doing right now. We should go see him.
Agreed.
Well, before he jumps off the roof,
Oh, yeah.
we probably should make him happy.
Do you want me to add that for you, CJ? I can do that real quick.
Do so.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. So you guys are walking out back then?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this is so dangerous.
When you guys-
Corona.
When you guys do get out back, you do notice not just the one, but 5 figures standing back there. You guys, when you guys get back there, along the outskirts, right behind the tavern, there is a tree line. It becomes the dense forest that is, well, obviously, Elwyn. Now, you see the 5 figures all in there, and they quickly just kind of take a step back into the forest. Have you guys ever seen the meme of Homer Simpson just kind of disappearing into the bush?
Far too often.
We all have. That is almost exactly what's happening here. They're all just kind of, and they disappear within the tree line.
Well, I don't like that at all. Okay.
Do I recognize that one of the guys?
Each of you would recognize, well, kind of recognize one of the people. They all look so similar that it's hard to discern between one another. The only difference you would noticeably realize is maybe height, muscle mass, stuff like that. But otherwise, they are all wearing the exact same clothing from head to toe, and yeah.
I would imagine that this is SI7 on some mischievous sea.
Am I the only one seeing things, or did anybody else just see him disappear?
No, I
Appears to be the
definitely saw
contact.
Yep.
that. All
Let's
right.
proceed with caution.
Shall we follow them?
Proceed with caution.
Mesmer kind of is looking at you with Craig would probably be like, "Stupid fucking panda," flick you on the forehead. And
Yeah, that's on
can
brand.
Can I shoot a dart into the bushes?
you can try whatever you would like, buddy.
I'm shooting a dart into the bushes. I want to find out if I can't get anything to respond to that. I'm poking some shit. You guys cool with that?
Prefer you not to?
Okay.
It might not be a good idea. You might not want to provoke the wrong people.
Dart.
We're definitely gonna throw darts because why not? Yeah. All right. What do I gotta roll to throw dart? Let's go.
All right. You're chucking it into the tree line, essentially.
I would like
Go ahead
I would like to chuck it into the tree line right towards the rears, just to show that I'm not trying to be threatening, but I'm also trying to show them that like stop poking at us. We're the Elwyn elite. We're not afraid of them.
Yeah. So, I mean, you don't even necessarily have to make an attack roll on it because it's just going into a wooded tree line. It's hard to miss that unless you
Easy.
rolled a nat 1. Go ahead and make a roll now. Now that I say if you roll that nat 1, it's going to be hilarious.
So just roll what? Slash roll.
Just do slash roll d20.
All right, slash roll d20. We out here.
All right, you're good. As long as it wasn't a 1, That would have been the only thing that would have changed anything. The dart does fling into the woods, and as it makes its way in there, you do see the dart. It doesn't make a sound, but you see it kind of chucked back out from the tree line.
Okay. Cool. It didn't. It obviously didn't hit the tree, guys.
I don't know. I've heard horror tales of this sort of thing. I follow the party.
So.
Okay.
What was that?
I lay back in the cut. You guys do what you're gonna do. I'm here for you.
All right.
I rustle. I get all my stuff rustled up and get in front of everybody and go, okay, follow me. If something happens, I'm first. So I'm gonna start walking.
I put my hand in front of Panda. Let's just continue on our way, and the Connect will follow us whenever the Connect will meet up with us. Let's not get too out of pocket.
I agree.
Okay.
A lot of things have been above our pay grade, and I'd rather get paid. So I would say let's find some work.
As you guys are discussing this, you do see one of the black figures reappear and say, "You guys are needed this way. Let's go."
I'm just gonna turn and look at the party.
But what's in it for us, guys? Like, we are the Edwin elite. We're trying to make a name for ourselves. We should go. Are they?
Willem's
are
contact,
they
I believe.
This is our lead for the leader of
So-
the Defiance Brotherhood, if you remember.
So they sent SI7 to meet us. I'll follow. If you guys want to follow SI7, I'll whatever you would like.
Najubi, you made a gracious offer to go first before. I think that reads good. Yes. I follow the panda.
I get on one knee and arm another dart.
At that moment, when Najubi walks within the tree line, each of you are following. You guys take a few steps. You're now probably about 3 or 4 trees in. It becomes a little harder to see, where the tavern's at, 'cause it becomes thick woods, or forest, I guess you could say. As you are walking further, you do see one figure standing over there, also clad in all black. And once you notice them, behind you guys reappears the 5 guys that you had before.
The 5 guys we had before.
The 5 guys that you watched Homer Simpson their way into the forest.
Got it. Awesome.
So these are all different people.
They are all different people, including the new member, the 6th one.
Okay.
Can I?
Now, as you all get there, the guy is kind of kneeling down, and he stands up firm and full. And the guy looks you up and down.
I want to roll an insight check.
He kind of gestures. Are you the 5 I'm looking for?
Yes, I believe you are.
Yeah.
If you want the job done right, we are exactly who you're looking for.
That is the
we are
perfect
five
answer.
who like to watch to sleep. That is what you mean.
We had reason to believe you were who I was supposed to be getting into contact with. And at that moment, the man pulls off his hood, revealing his face. Each of you can make a history check if you would like.
Yes.
Nice. Good.
How even?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the roll? What's the command?
Click history.
Yep.
Oh,
On your
shit.
character sheet.
I keep forgetting that the character sheet's
It's over,
like
it's over the
OPDF.
skills.
Bam, we out here. Split, did it.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right. So you rolled a crit. Just your -1.
Oh no, Ben. Win.
So everybody was 10 and above. You all instantly realize who this man is. He's very well known throughout all of Stormwind. He is the leader of who Ichi was referring to, the SI7, the Stormwind. I I can't remember the exact term. Sorry, drawing a blank here.
Make
Intelligence.
it up.
Yep, I am. Stormwind Intelligence. God,
Gotcha.
can't believe I forgot that. He pulls off his hood and he explains to you guys that he is Matthias Shaw, leader and commander of all the SI-7, Stormwind Intelligence. They're a very rogue group that does all the stealth work for Storm, work that they don't want other people to see being done. They don't want you to see them as they're doing the work.
Oh God, Itchy's gone.
Yeah,
Itchy's gone,
he
man.
did.
You're fine. I'm on my way back, guys.
Shouldn't have thrown that dart.
He just
Yeah.
faded. He just
And-
faded.
Got deleted.
He died.
He was out here, wasn't he?
Matthias
Out
looks-
here.
Matthias first looks at the elf and he explains, I believe you have found out that it was us who was looking for you already through your deep research. And he kind of starts to explain. He said he was told that by Deputy Willem that you guys defeated Hogger. But as you wish to continue helping our nation of Stormwind and our true King Varian, if this is true, my agents have been gathering information on the leader, Edwin Van Cleef. I believe Deputy Willem informed you guys of that.
He did.
Indeed.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
How
But-
familiar are you guys with the Defias Brotherhood?
Pretty familiar. They're normally just a bunch of, rogues trying to get their dollar.
This is true.
Not as familiar as we're about to be, I have a feeling.
They hire what's a hogger? What's
All
his
right.
race again?
Knowles.
They work with gnolls, so they must not be too much of a hassle.
They don't work with just gnolls. They work with every type. Ogres, goblins, gnolls. Oh my! And, I mean, let's be realistic. Edwin Van Cleef himself wasn't always a bad fella. He was betrayed by Stormwind. But our king is always right, and it doesn't matter what happened in the past. He's now only causing problems. We have word that he is down far to the west. And the area known as Westfall.